We don't have a referee out here. I'm not sure if this is going to happen, if it's going to stand, but what an interesting contest this will be here.
These guys are trying to make a name for themselves and prove something. Get in the ring with those four guys.
Well, we have a referee out. It looks like this is actually going to happen. Ken, if this youth movement wants to make a name for himself, they've got 4 PWX All-Stars in there.
Jim, you should be saying it right. They're the overlooked new youth movement.
I didn't know they officially had a name, but if that's what it is...
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that this matchup will be the overlooked new youth movement.
There you go.
Taking on the team of Ryan Mitchell, Shane Taylor, Mad Mike, and accompanied by Crystal Frost on Ashton Amherst. And accompanied for the overlooked new youth movement, the First Lady of the NWA, Stacey Hunter.
Looks like we got Ryan starting off against Edric.
Here we go. The overlooked new youth movement.
That's a mouthful, ain't it?
It sure is.
Ryan back.
Chop across the chest. If this contingent wants respect, they're going to have to earn it here tonight.
Ryan follows in with a knee. And another chop for the youngster.
And Ken, interesting to note, Jay Ice is on the apron, the man that attacked Mitchell the last time he was seen in this building. So you know that's a score that has to be settled. Pick up and slam.
Everhart has no defense for Mad Mike. He ran through him. What a clothesline.
And this youth movement may be rethinking their choice of action here.
How about that tag from Mike to Shane Taylor?
Well, that's what I was going to say, Ken. How interesting is this dynamic? We saw these two absolutely go to war in a last man standing match, but here tonight, they're on the same team.
And Everhart just got clubbed to the chest.
Everhart does not want to be in the corner against the strong style monster. Taylor charges, absolutely crushes Everhart in the corner. Tag into Amherst now.
These four guys are showing the experience on their side here.
And right now, Everhart does look like a rookie. If he wants to prove himself, if his team wants to prove themselves, they're going to have to show something here.
Mitchell waiting on the top rope.
Are we going to see some teamwork? Double axe handle.
Well, you heard Amherst tell these guys, they earned their spots. These guys aren't going to just walk in the building and get their spot.
Who would have thought you would see teamwork between Mitchell and Amherst? Everhart wisely tagging out. He doesn't want to be in there with the strong style monster, and neither does Peyton Graham.
And Peyton tags out.
Tyler Cross was unfortunate enough to be the recipient of that tag.
Yeah, he's no hurry.
And look at Taylor. Taylor just staring him down. As I've said before, Ken, I don't think anyone has been quite as physically dominating as Shane Taylor in PWX history. And there you see it.
The Vader-like punches in the corner.
Vicious body shots. That'll crack a rib. Taylor shoots him in.
I have a feeling Shane Taylor's body count is going to go up after this one.
And again, a very forceful tag between Taylor and Mike. Tyler Cross gets decked with that trademark right hand of Mad Mike.
Mike just throws him to the corner. He's daring him to tag, Jim.
Jay Ice, I mean, he's actually avoiding tagging in right now, and I can't blame him.
Now Jay Ice tags in.
However, this youth movement, they asked for this. They want to, excuse me, they want to make waves. They're going to have to do it right here tonight. But they're going to have to do it in the ring. As Ashton said, no chairs, no sneak attacks. You got to do it inside the squared circle.
White ran through Jay Ice and then tagged in Ryan Mitchell. Looks like we have a double team.
Shut him off. Pair of back elbows force Jay Ice. And a side note on Jay Ice, while I don't agree with his actions, he certainly is one of the more well-known prospects in the Pennsylvania area. Shoots him off. And Jay Ice wisely gets out of dodge there. Peyton Graham and Ryan Mitchell, a team for the next show at the Weethel Lottery event, Ken.
Right. Yeah, back to Jay Ice for a second, Jim. Jay Ice is a talented wrestler. He does not need to align himself with these guys to get a spot in PWX. He can do it on his own. That's how talented Jay Ice is.
Knee whipped and Peyton just choking away Peyton Graham, who we've seen, let's be honest here, Peyton Graham's grown by leaps and bounds in the past few months. However, and there you see Stacy Hunter getting involved. Peyton Graham, while he's grown by leaps and bounds, you have to question his choice to join this movement. You know, how far is this going to go?
He may have the experience out of the whole group. Peyton Graham, he may have been the mastermind and put it together, Jim.
Well, when you consider that, Ken, you have to wonder, what role does Stacy Hunter play in all this? And again, you're seeing Peyton Graham take a shortcut here. And Jay Ice, Mafia kick right to the temple. Mitchell may be concussed there.
And Peyton back to work on Ryan. Now they're tagging to Jay Ice.
Jay Ice, definitely a striker in there.
Goes to the rear chin lock.
And this is very smart strategy by Jay Ice. Mitchell has the height advantage. However, when you're on the canvas, there is no height advantage. And Jay Ice certainly knows how to work on a body part. I mean, as you said, Ken, Jay Ice could probably make the roster on his own merit.
Yeah. Now the youth movement putting things together here. You got the ref distracted while the other two guys are taking it to Ryan Mitchell.
Ken, I find it ironic that this movement, this overlooked new youth movement, they don't want to take the path of normal rookies in the business. I mean, we've seen many guys come through here and they start out on a pre-show match and work their way up the card. Look at Jimmy Nuts. Jimmy Nuts, the current Futures Cup champion, started out wrestling in pre-show matches.
Jim, these guys have had some pre-show matches. They're tired of the pre-show. They want to move on to bigger and better things. And I'll tell you what, if they can take out these four guys, that might take them there.
Well, this youth movement have proved they're not going to be ignored. They will not be ignored. I mean,
well, they proved that by getting that heavyweight title shot later in the show.
And interjecting themselves in this situation. I mean, none of these guys were scheduled to wrestle on the show.
Tyler Cross with a drop kick.
Nicely done. Cover, 1, 2, and...
See, that's the rookie. He didn't hook the leg. He didn't keep the weight on his over his shoulders. It's a rookie mistake.
You have to equally distribute the weight.
Yeah, you got to keep both shoulders down. Sorry about that.
Mitchell being mugged here. Definitely in the wrong part of town as Peyton Graham hammers away.
Peyton Graham directing traffic.
Swinging neck breaker by Mitchell.
Mitchell needs to make the tag here.
McKeesport certainly happy to have Ryan Mitchell back.
Peyton Graham makes tag first.
Tag to Ashton. Jay Jay Ice can't get out of the blocks here.
Nobody can get out of the ring.
And over the top he goes. Peyton Graham comes in. Pick up and down.
Mitchell on the top. Big elbow.
Picture perfect elbow.
Now we have Ashton going to the second rope. Elbow drop.
Peyton Graham is in trouble in there.
Uh-oh, Jim.
Jay Ice clocks Mitchell.
Steel curtain.
He hits it.
Mike on the top.
Matt Mike up. And down.
Now we have the youth movement beating Ryan Mitchell on the outside. Mike makes the save. Shane Taylor goes in the ring.
It's broken down here.
Big splash.
400-pound splash.
And Ashton back in.
Cover 3.
The team of Ashton Amherst, Shane Taylor, Ryan, and Mad Mike.
A very awkward combination. However, the overlooked youth movement not quite successful with their power play here tonight.